My name is Dan Knopf. I'm a professor in the mathematics department with research interests in geometric analysis. I came to the University of Texas and joined the College of Natural Sciences in 2004. Since 2009, I have been heavily involved in graduate education. I served for 5 years as the faculty graduate advisor for the mathematics PhD program. And for the last 4 years, I've been the Associate Dean for Graduate Education in the College of Natural Sciences, CNS. In that role, I serve you, our graduate students.
I'm Scott Burkhart. I'm the Director of Graduate and Postdoctoral Education here in the College of Natural Sciences. I have a PhD in biological oceanography and had a career as a research scientist at an academic institution before joining UT Austin in late 2017.
Hi, my name is Po-Sang Koo. I'm the Career Development Specialist for graduate student and postdoc here in the College of Natural Sciences. I have a PhD in cell biology as well as MBA in general management. Following the completion of my postdoctoral training, I started working in the biotech industry, and for over 14 years, I worked as a product marketing professional. And I joined UT in the year of 2014. And now I'm hoping to use both my science background as well as industry knowledge to help you explore and prepare for your desired career opportunities.
The College of Natural Sciences, CNS, is one of the largest colleges of science in North America. We have over 1,100 PhD students in 15 doctoral programs organized across 12 departments. As graduate students, you are absolutely vital to both our research and educational missions. The foundational goals of my office are to make graduate education in CNS more student-centric, and to enhance the specialized research training you receive in our PhD programs with additional professional development opportunities. Professional development that prepares you to be most competitive for and most successful in your desired career paths, whether those lead you within or outside academia. In my hand is a pre-publication copy of a report to be released this November by the National Academies Press, giving consensus recommendations for reforming graduate education for the 21st century. And what is interesting is since almost my first day in joining the Dean's office, we in CNS have been working on changes that align perfectly with these recommendations. I'm proud to say that we are ahead of the curve, and I believe our college is a leader in helping to improve graduate education for the PhD recipients of the future.
We're making exciting changes to graduate education in CNS, guided by the 21st Century Graduate Education Initiatives, which are to
streamline and enhance students' paths to degree,
make graduate education more flexible and efficient,
I'm sure that all of you can explore and prepare for desired career opportunities,
and ensure that all CNS students can acquire interdisciplinary skills that are necessary for the big data revolution. Skills such as competency in statistics, learning to code, and becoming acquainted with machine learning concepts. I'd like to briefly mention 3 meta lessons that can be very helpful in successfully navigating PhD studies. The first is attention to professionalism. For most of you, your roles as graduate students in this college are the first steps in the career you want in your chosen profession, whether that is in or outside of academia. This is the time to start building an excellent reputation. And that's simple. Be collegial with your fellow graduate students, especially those in your research group or lab. Know that you act as role models for our undergraduate students. And be respectful to the staff, whose hard work is absolutely vital to the functioning of this institution. Keep yourself well informed about resources that are available to you and about your responsibilities. Be proactive about meeting those responsibilities. And though I shouldn't need to say this, I will read and respond to emails promptly. The second meta lesson concerns intensity. Graduate school is a time of exciting intellectual growth, but let's face it, it can also be a time of stress. I want you to keep two things in mind. The first is that you're part of a cohort, and you're only here to compete with yourself. At your previous institution, you were probably the smartest person in the room at your particular discipline. That's why we recruited you. Now, when I used to do in-person orientation, I would say at this point, look around. You're now all in the same room. That's no longer literally true, but the underlying message remains valid, and that is we want you and your entire cohort to be successful. Our admissions process is highly selective, and we chose you because we are highly confident that you have all the skills and abilities it takes not just to survive, but to thrive in our PhD program. Having said that, we know it's not always easy, and we are doing everything we can to reduce stress. In the other videos in this series, you'll learn about some of those things. We want to give you information, help you stay informed about the resources that are available to you, learn about insurance, counseling, and medical care, should you need them. Learn about training we offer in basic workplace skills to help you navigate a complex workplace. And even the simple fact that we are trying the best we can to ensure competitive stipends so that you can enjoy this wonderful city of Austin without having to worry too much about its cost of living. The final meta lesson, communication, is so important that it gets its own module later in this series. What I'll say now is this. The vast majority of problems that I observe in PhD studies are predicated on prior breakdowns in communication. And most of these problems could be avoided or more quickly resolved if there had been better communication by all parties. This university and this college are large and complex places. Navigating them successfully requires a lot of information. This orientation series is the first step in our trying to give you that information, or at least have you know where it can be found when you need it. We want you to be aware of your responsibilities and, more importantly, of the resources that exist to help you meet those responsibilities. Here's an example. I'm proud of the fact that our college was the first on this campus to institute funded, family-friendly policies to help graduate students who want to start or grow their families. But those policies can't help you if you're not aware they exist. So, here's a look at what information is coming in the remaining modules in this series.
The 4 remaining modules in the orientation will introduce ways in which the college will be helping you to navigate your graduate studies more effectively. The first module is related to professional development and career preparation. The second module is related to learning how to introduce our students to your math and science. And the third module is related to your financial support, healthcare, and insurance. And the last module is related to multi-directional communication.